There's an imposition in my mind's imagination. I hope they choke on smoke 'cause I'm smoking them like a basement. This is not rap, this is not hip hop. Just another.
He said this is not rap, this is not hip hop. As soon as I said they're rappers?
Can you save my...
Bro, what am I listening to, bro? What am I listening to, bro? What the fuck? I really don't know what genre this is. Hey, Freako, man, let's get straight to the biz. Hey, welcome to my channel, man. We still on this 30-day lock-in, LTF5, lock the fuck in challenge. I'm dropping a new reaction every day. And I mentioned this in my Uber and somebody was like, yo, you gotta do 21 Pilots. I'm like, bro, I've heard this name before, but I never heard 21 Pilots. I don't know what this is. I don't know what to expect, but they told me do the 21 Pilots. And I'm like, all right, bet. We finna check out Blurry Face, man. This is what happens when you start sharing your journey to strangers, man. I don't know what to expect, but let's see how this goes. 21 Pilots. Wait, I thought I clicked Blurry Face. This is Heavydirtysoul. Oh, the album is called Blurry Face. Hold on. Got you. So the album is Blurry Face. Okay. I guess so. The first song is Heavydirtysoul. Dang, I don't want to stumble upon a new marathon before I complete my other marathons, but we're going to start here with the first song on this album that somebody told me I should check out. I thought they wanted me to check out just one song, one video. But all right, let's go. Heavydirtysoul, 21 Pilots. Hey, if you know, you know. That's a that's a Nexus sound. If y'all ever produce on FL Studio, Fruity Loops, whatever you call it, there's a plugin called Nexus, a VST called Nexus. That's like one of the sounds. You just hold it and then it plays that instrument.
There's an imposition in my mind's imagination. I hope they choke on smoke 'cause I'm smoking them like a basement.
Whoa. This one of them motherfuckers where I need the lyrics up? Hold on, man. This dude rapping fast as shit. They're rappers?
There's an imposition in my mind's imagination. I hope they choke on smoke 'cause I'm smoking them like a basement. This is not rap, this is not hip hop. Just another.
He said this is not rap, this is not hip hop. As soon as I said they're rappers, he said this is not rap, this is not hip hop. Hold up. Just another attempt to make the voices stop. Hold on. Is he talking? Is he talking, chat? Is he talking? Hold on. Hey, if you're new to my channel, man, I stop and pause as soon as I get an inspiration to do so. So it just is what it is. If you want to watch the video, type that shit in, man.
There's an imposition in my mind's imagination. I hope they choke on smoke 'cause I'm smoking them like a basement. This is not rap, this is not hip hop. Just another attempt to make the voices stop. Rapping to prove nothing, just writing to say something. 'Cause I wasn't the only one who wasn't rushing to saying nothing. This doesn't mean I lost my dream. It's just right now I got a really crazy money clean. Gangsters don't cry.
Why did he fit so many words in such a small spot? And so like I listen to a lot of speed, tongue twisting rap, but for some reason this one seems a little more chaotic. It's probably the instrumentation in the background. This one seems more chaotic. Almost like he was struggling, but not struggling. No, that's not the right word. That's not what I mean. Not struggling. It just seems more chaotic. I don't know how to explain it.
There's an imposition in my mind's imagination. I hope they choke on smoke 'cause I'm smoking them like a basement. This is not rap, this is not hip hop. Just another attempt to make the voices stop. Rapping to prove nothing, just writing to say something. 'Cause I wasn't the only one who wasn't rushing to saying nothing. This doesn't mean I lost my dream. It's just right now I got a really crazy money clean. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I'm misty eye, therefore I'm. Can you save my?
Bro, what am I listening to, bro? What am I listening to, bro? What am I listening to, bro? What the fuck? I really don't know what genre this is. I don't know what genre this is.
This doesn't mean I lost my dream. It's just right now I got a really crazy money clean.
This shit sounds like a big record, like big production. A lot of money went into it, and I can't really tell the genre. Like I'm feeling like Linkin Park vibes, but then I'm also getting like slight EDM vibes, and so it's like Linkin Park, Gorillas, and then like something Flume with a sample. Like it's so many different things happening right here. And the drummer dude low key Diesel, bro. He low key swole. Look at him.
I didn't understand the thing you said. If I didn't know better, I guess you're already dead. Mine is zombies walking around with a limp and a hunch, saying stuff like you only live once. You got
Zombies walking around with a limp and a hunch, saying you only live once. Okay, he talking. He talking. When I see people that's like lost on the streets, I know some of them got mental health issues, some of them like war veterans, some of them just got a bad batch and then went the wrong way. But like I used to be like I used to say out loud like, yo, watching The Walking Dead reminds me of walking the streets of like Atlanta, because that's where I lived when I first started watching The Walking Dead. It reminded me like seeing the homeless people in the streets of Atlanta. They're like zombies, you know, like, or looking at videos of Skid Row, you know, they're like zombies. And then some of them got some important stuff to say, but then some of them tell you, yo, YOLO, fuck it, live life. And then you see where they at, and you know, everything comes with a balance. But you know, he just, you know, he talking. Heavy dirty soul.
I didn't understand the thing you said. If I didn't know better, I guess you're already dead. Mine is zombies walking around with a limp and a hunch, saying stuff like you only live once. You got one time to figure it out, one time to twist and one time to shout, one time to think, and I say we start now. Sing it with me if you know what I'm talking about. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I'm
Mr. Misty Eyes, therefore Mr. Misty Eyes. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I'm Mr. Misty Eyed. It's like he wants to cry, but he's not gonna let himself cry because he see himself like a gangster. And it's funny when he say you only live once, because when I was like in my spiritual bag, like I'm always in my spiritual bag, but there was one point where I was like sharing it with people because I wanted people to like become more spiritual and like not join the movement, but like just open their minds up, take the red pill. That's where I got the red pill gang stuff from. But there was one point where I was pushing that to people, and like, you only live once because you never die. That's what I used to say. You only live once because you never die. Energy doesn't go away. We never die. So you only live once. So it's like the same thing, but I flipped it, you know. But it's funny when he said that because it reminded me of that. I used to tell people that all the time. I still stand by that, but it's like, it's such an abstract thought that some people not trying to hear that shit. Heavydirtysoul. Yeah, it's definitely giving me new age Linkin Park vibes. I love when beats do that. They go from halftime to double time, and then, or double time to halftime. I love when beats do that. I love that switch up.
Inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit.
Bro, my bad, bro. Ah, that's a bar, bro. I'm not gassing. I swear I'm not gassing. That's a bar. He said, death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. That's damn near like IG caption worthy. Death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. Running for your life. Dog is chasing you. Running for your life. That's tough.
Death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. Death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. Can you save my, can save my heavy dirty soul for me? For me? Can you save my heavy dirty soul for me? For me? Can you save my heavy dirty soul?
Hey, W video effects. It's like he's really in the fire.
Can you save my, can you save my heavy dirty soul? Can you save my, can you save my heavy dirty soul?
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. That cinematography is fire. That's a beautiful shot. And apparently his soul got saved. So this is a big ass record. This song sounds like some big shit. Like it's a big song. When did this come out? 186 million views. I've never heard this before. Golly, 186 million 9 years ago. 2017. That's crazy. I never heard this before. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I've heard music like this in this playlist that I used to work out to called Happy Beats on Spotify. I could definitely hear this in the Happy Beats Spotify. All right, so let me do one more. Is the next Stressed Out? Yeah, so one thing I thought about when I was watching that video, Heavydirtysoul, I don't know. So like answer this for me. Are there only 2 members in the group or band? And was that a sample or was the guy rapping, singing that chorus as well? That's the first question. And then second, the mental note was, I've mentioned in my YouTube channel before how it took me a while and some maturing to understand and appreciate a guitar solo and how important the guitar is and how the guitar could be like a similar concept to hearing another voice, like hearing the guitar is like replacing the vocals, except the guitar is, the guitar instead of words, but you could kind of feel in the emotion in your own mind. So I learned to appreciate guitar solos. I used to sleep on guitar solos when I was younger, but along my journey in life, I learned to appreciate them. Now I love guitar solos. But with that being said, I still take drumming solos for granted. I take the drummers for granted because like in the world I live in, like coming from hip hop, we used to just beat on the table. Like, so grinding, you do the grinding, beat on the table. And then ever since then, we was making beats and tapping pencils and rapping and beating our chests and rapping. So I always take drums for granted. And then I learned how to produce on FL Studio in like 15. I used to play around. There was this producer game on PlayStation back in '04 I used to mess around with, but I didn't start really producing until like '07, '06, '07. But anyway, I say that to say I take drums for granted. But when I was watching that video, in my head, I was like, yo, this dude's snapping. You think that you just banging on shit, but there's a science to drums. There's a mathematics to drumming. So I appreciate the drums now, and I'm learning to appreciate it more. But I always took it for granted growing up. All right, so the next video we got is 21 Pilots with Stressed Out.